I like the mine train at, I think it's at Thought, it might be Thought Park, it might be Alton Towers.
There's a mine train on
Because if there's not a lot of people,
they just keep going.
They just keep going. And we had this one guy, the guy who was running it, who's like, make sure you're strapped in, blah, blah, blah. Every time the train got round, he'd go, choo, choo. And it was quality. But after 14 times, we were like, can we want to go on other rides. Like, the park's closing soon, dude.
But yeah, so we were walking through Hex and everything was fine. And then we got strapped down in the room and you do the thing again when you read the chat and I'm trying to talk to you.
Well done, Amma. Sorry. It's because Amma's timed someone out for the first time.
But no, we got strapped down in the room and I'm sitting there. And then that bit starts to swing like that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The rest of the room moves around you.
But it makes you feel like you are going
honestly,
upside down.
I had like a crying panic attack. Get me off this. I can't be on this anymore. I don't, because it freaked me because I'm like, I had no idea what they were going to do. Yay!
Speaking of a crying panic attack, there it finally is.
What?
Nor likey,
That
nor
makes
lighty.
no sense.
Well, it made sense in my heart. Carry on. About Hex.
I'm not talking now.
Because you were on Hex and you were having
Yeah, that was the story.
Oh, that's the whole story?
That was the whole story.
That's...
I don't see how that was any less of an expectant story that you would have expected from that.
I thought you were going to say more, like you
Like-
fell out of it or something.
No, I was on it and it was going round and I was screaming for people to let me off and no one would let me off the ride until it, like, they wouldn't do anything. And yeah, that was, I don't see how a story that begins with I had a panic attack on Hex would end with anything other than me having a panic attack on Hex. Like,
You're right. Oh, alright.
It could be something to do with the fact you phased out halfway through the conversation.
I may have done.
And stopped listening to everything I was saying. Like you always do.
Hey, if I've got a skill, it's that. Right. Let's thief this mother trucker and catch the other one. Nor likey. Say it.
No.
Can you do it?
No.
I tell you what though, the thing that's made me get used to Oblivion is the Saw ride at Thorpe Park. Because that's friggin' terrifying if you don't know what's coming. Because, I mean, on top of the... oh, I've hurt my wrist. Carpal tunnel. Yay! Critical capture as well. That's sick. We did it. We did it. You know how...
Yeah, baby!
Like, you know from the start. Thank you, T-Tar the Great, for the follow. What are we calling this thing?
Eddie's been on air.
Okay.
I went on Corkscrew back when it was still a thing.
I'm going to call it...
Someone said, call Caterpie, I don't stress.
No, I'm going to call it Eddie on air. Eddie on air. Yeah, you know how like Oblivion has the vertical drop? The Saw ride, which, is a much smaller car. Like it only holds like I think 4 or 8 people or something. Like I think it's 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and the vertical drop. Go to a box. We're gonna go check you out in a second. It, instead of just being a straight, like it drops vertically, it curves inwards, so you're upside down for a slight moment, and then does a vertical drop. And as well, when it winches you up the chain pulls you up vertically. So it's like a vertical lift to a little crown at the top, but then dips in and goes down.
I couldn't do that.
It's fucking horrible, but it tricks you because I didn't know this. When you go into the ride, you go into this complex, and you queue up for ages in this big industrial like looking place, and you get in the ride starts going inside, and it goes along and it stops, and then a video with Billy plays, and it's like, I want to play a game, blah 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 blah, and you can see these 2 axes swinging like pendulums in the background, like in the foreground, and there's a bit of track going through them, and you're like, any second now it's going to blast us forward, and we're going to go through those axes, and then it does. It blasts you forward, and instantly there's a drop right before the axes. It just goes down before the axes, so you don't even get to that bit of track because it's not real, and you go down, and then it goes round the roller coaster in pitch black darkness before it ends up outside. It's mortifying. That's before the vertical drop, because that's outside. God, it's horrible. But anywho, any guesses on the nature? Hardy like. Right, where's my Caterpie? There's my Caterpie.
Hardy don't stress.
It's rash, mate. It's got a rash. Judge it. HP could be better, but that's alright. Good job, Eddie, on air. Right, let's going to evolve into a Metapod, which is a red raging hard one. I forgot because it's such an insignificant Pokemon. Hey, well done at getting your Suicune at 1378 soft resets. Fuck me. I can't do numbers, me.
1,378.
That's the one. Look at Metapod. Here we go. Liam, how'd you get that many rare candies? Basically, everyone who trades with me sends me a rare candy with their Pokemon, and that's how I've got so many. Look at that Butterfree.
It's cute.
Don't learn Gust.